gave me microwavable fish, and I was able to use it.
Yeah, nah. Chris got you beat on freestyle. But let's go ahead and get the podcast started. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 82. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
See, repeat, never retreat.
Okay, good one. Good one. I'm liking that one.
It's your boy Big Oof in the house.
What's good?
It's Vermilli, the Chain Gang King.
Once again, for those who are only listening to the audio and don't know what the fuck he talking about, Vermilli came this week dressed up as a prisoner. Or, I don't know, a nigga on the run? What are you?
I think you would be more of a nigga on the run if he here.
Yeah.
I'm more of a prisoner, locked in my own mind, marginalizing my own intelligence.
That's deep.
And ultimately feeling like a slave to the system.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let him get that shit off.
Facts, bro.
Don't let him get that shit off, bro.
Thank you, Vic, for putting some respect on my shit.
No, this nigga's stupid, bro. This man came in the whole black and white striped shirt, got the number on his chest, no shoes. He even got the little hat shit on. This nigga really took it back, man.
You wouldn't believe how much bail costed, too.
How much was it?
Like, at least $30,000, man.
30,000? You had
What you
30,000
do?
for bail?
Hey, I was armed with a lethal weapon. My noggin.
Come on, man. That's how we start. This what we on?
Excuse me?
This how you coming?
I'm coming hard.
Lethal weapon, your noggin? Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm coming hard, man. I just got fresh out the pen. We got some fresh content for y'all.
Okay.
And this is the perfect way to get it started.
All right, man. Well, Vermilli decided. Well, Vermilli didn't decide. The people decided for him. All month of October, Vermilli coming in costumes for y'all.
Well,
it's
I
spooky season. He's showing y'all what it
I
is.
didn't agree to that. Did not agree to that.
The people voted.
The people have spoken.
They voted.
We'll see
The
what we
vermin.
I think it was
We'll see
like
what we could do.
I think it was like 90 to 10, like 90%
Yeah.
to 10% type shit.
I was in the 10%. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
to
I
you
peeped
guys.
you voted.
Yeah.
I peeped that. I
I
saw
should
that
have did
shit.
it off multiple accounts too.
And still lost. That's how bad niggas wanted to see you in the costumes, bro. They fucked with the clown shit. Funny story.
Fuck them.
Multiple people actually asked me if Vermilli just came to the episode and he worked as a part-time clown and he just didn't have time to like switch his outfit. Like multiple people were actually like
seriously?
believe that. Like not joking. Multiple people actually thought that maybe he was just a part-time clown and had to rush to get to the podcast.
How many?
I think 3. I'm not going to say names, but they're consistent listeners, so they know who they
Oh,
are.
I know that.
Yeah, I told you already.
Yeah.
But, yeah, multiple people
He
thought
said
that
I'm
you were
on
a
their
part-time
head.
clown.
It's over with.
I mean, I
How
am
do
the
you
please.
feel, bro?
You
I
are
am
a
the
part-time
please.
clown, though.
In what way?
You're kind of a full-time clown.
Okay. Well,
Jeez.
remember I took the power away from you when I came as a clown, so
See, but that doesn't actually work. All you did was just add more fuel to the fire and made yourself an actual
No, you just
clown.
can't. You can't let him change your aspect of yourself.
oh, I'm a clown for sure,
See?
100%.
Look.
Why would you
Look
I'm
at
a clown. I just
Look
don't
at
take offense at it.
Look at
anymore.
him. Hey, man, as long as you recognize it, that's all the people want, man.
You're a
The
clown,
vermin,
too.
they want you to be a clown. I'm sorry.
I'm following in your footsteps.
Hey, man, I do got size 14 shoes, so you know how it goes. I got the clown shoes, been hearing it my whole life. Y'all know how it goes.
I got no shoes.
They took them for you in the pen?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and they kept them.
Damn, what were they?
Jug.
What you mean?
What they keep?
Them Louis Vuitton loafers, man, and I won't get them back no time soon.
Damn, you know a prison guard rocking them bitches right now.
Yep.
Moonwalking in them hoes, creasing the fuck out them bitches.
He don't care. He got them bitches for free.
Hell yeah.
I spent a cool rack on them too.
He hitting the Michael Jackson toe. He going stupid in your
Oh
shit.
my God, bro.
Hey, man. I don't
Nigga
even know what to tell
somewhere.
you. But I appreciate it. You came straight out of jail and came straight to the pod.
Straight out of jail.
Didn't even go change.
Yeah, you know,
That's crazy.
they didn't necessarily like let me out. I had to kind of make a way.
No,
So,
no, don't
well,
incriminate yourself.
You're right.
It's
You're right.
alright.
We gon'
We
stop
posted bail, and he got the fuck out.
there. Yeah.
Hey, he here, even without his Louis Vuitton loafers. But anyway, how y'all niggas weeks been, man? What y'all been on?
It's been beautiful outside.
It's been decent weather, yeah.
I had a job interview on like Monday. Doing a job interview through Zoom made me feel like I definitely was not getting the job. You know, like
my next question was about to be, do you feel like you got it?
I felt like at the end of the conversation, like it was a yeah, but then I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, that shit is so weird. I was like,
What was weird about it?
I don't know. It's like you can't make that connection of making somebody laugh.
I could see that.
You know, like you
can
can.
We made niggas laugh on Zoom for what, like 5 episodes?
Yeah, but you don't feel it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I mean, I see what
like
you're
I
saying.
can make you laugh through a screen, but there's nothing like making you laugh in person because I can get you to do it. Like, I can use one thing to get you to laugh, and then it would just like continuously work for the rest of the interview. But like, you know, you can't leave somebody with a good taste about you just through the internet.
Yeah, you can't manipulate the energy and shit.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like, it's a lot harder to deny a person a job if you have that, like, face-to-face interaction. Especially, and you get to read my personality a lot better in person.
Yeah,
I really feel like an online, like, that shit is just, like, now it's all credentials.
I mean, good thing is, though, everybody had to interview online.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're at a disadvantage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, like, that shit just suck.
Well, hopefully you get the job.
Yeah, hopefully.
That shit'll suck if you don't. That shit'll be an L.
It'll be a L.
Hey, but it is
whatever.
what it is. Vic, how was your week? My week sucked, bro.
You already know, bro.
Nigga, you gotta change your life, dog. gotta get your shit
You
together.
gotta get
man.
something
Yeah.
moving.
What the fuck is you on?
I fixed my car on Wednesday, so that shit was.
Okay, there we
Nice.
go. Something positive
Nice.
happened.
Dub.
But I've came to the conclusion that if it breaks down again, I might just have to drop it and just buy a $500 beater and just.
Wait a minute.
That doesn't seem worth it.
$500.
Yeah, that's a bad plan. Bad
I
plan.
wouldn't do that.
A $500 car is getting you here to the next building.
You know what you should do?
Not
You
even the
should
next
start
block,
looking
dog.
now for a new car.
Yeah.
If your plan is like, yo, if this bitch break down on me again, you should just try and get a
$500
dealership
is ridiculous.
to- Yeah.
If you find a $500 car, you might as well spend that money on a $500 bike and it'll get you further.
Might start biking, bro.
I actually have a homie who would actually take you up on that offer. The car is like halfway destroyed and the power steering doesn't work, but you could drive the car.
Have you ever driven a car without power steering before?
It's tough.
It's
Yeah.
one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
It's tough.
And the difference is the stakes are so
Yeah.
high
Yeah.
that you don't have any room for error. Like, you have zero room to
So
fail.
wait, what's the difference between like power steering?
What is
and
exactly the
Power steering is what gives
Oh
you
my
the
God.
ability to turn your steering wheel easily, because you have to remember all 4 of those wheels have a ton on, like, a 1,000 pounds on top of it.
Yeah.
So it's ridiculously hard for them to turn. The power steering is what allows for you to easily turn your wheel as easily as you would, you know, move this microphone. You know what I'm saying? So without any power steering in your car, you're literally like
Yanking
forcing the wheel to
Yeah.
turn and to make them like. So if you're actually going somewhere and you really like, if you don't have any power steering, that shit is one of the scariest and hardest things you will ever do. Don't do it. No, like, just don't do it. If you've never done it and you get the opportunity, like, you just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's too big of a risk. It's not worth it.
I actually had to take a friend of mine back from here to St. Charles, Illinois on the freeway.
Without power steering?
Without power steering, yeah.
Fam,
It was
I know
tough.
your
That's
blood
scary,
pressure
bro.
was through the roof.
It was, and I was almost like legitimately broke my wrist
Yeah, I can believe
trying
it.
to turn. And it
Is
wasn't
that
even
hard?
like
It's
tough.
You got to imagine just how much weight it is. It's really hard.
Especially if you're doing it for the first time, you won't expect how much it takes.
And those aren't muscles you use regularly. Like, you don't use your side to side turning muscles frequently, you know?
Yeah, it's not like you go to the gym and be like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just get to like
Like,
just get to turning wheels and shit. That's not like a machine there.
Right.
yeah, you don't ever grab a weight and just start.
Yeah.
You don't really do that.
Well,
too
there's
much,
some
so.
niggas that do that, but I'm not one of them.
Yeah, niggas be practicing. They driving in the gym like, like what the fuck?
There are niggas like that too. But hey, man, driving without power steering is not fun. Get you a good
You
car.
know, there's someone
Don't get you a
listening to this
$500
right
car.
now. Pussies need power steering. Like, who's
Fuck
driven
outta
with that shit?
And I'll tell you one thing, I'm not
Terrible.
gonna press that nigga either, because I know his forearm muscles on 10.
Yeah.
That
Nigga-
nigga gone boop and it's done. If
He's
he
built like Popeye.
bro, if he can consistently turn that wheel with no power steering, yo, I'm not fighting you. I ain't got no smoke
Yeah.
for you, my guy.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah, that shit not for
100%.
me. But nah, just save up.
If
and
you want,
get you a
yeah,
decent car.
yeah, just
You can probably get at least $2,000 for your car, depending on how fucked up it is. You could probably get you
Yeah,
$2,000. $2,000
sure.
is probably like the max you're gonna get for your car.
for sure.
You get $2,000, you can get
That's
yourself
decent.
Yeah,
save an extra $1,000, get yourself a $3,000 car. You'll be fine.
yeah.
Or finance.
I mean, you could do that too. You could.
Lease. I don't know.
Yeah, I do think, like, I was looking into buying a car outright, and I was like, yeah, that is kind of stupid. Like, as someone who's consistently getting money, you could just put down a good down payment on a car that you know you're going to keep for a while. Like, versus, like, just trying to buy something outright.
I personally
initially.
prefer just straight up buying shit.
Yeah,
That's
of
I don't
course.
worry about it.
Smartest way.
I feel like it's the smartest way, but I definitely feel like you can get something better if you just try and finance it correctly. Like, I just want something that's going to last me.
I've just never ran into an instance where the financing was like legitimately fair for me. Like they're always
it's
taxing.
never going to be fair.
Yeah,
It's never going to be fair.
Yeah, owning
But it's
is
good
always
for
a
credit.
better option than not owning.
But it's good for my credit, and I know I could, pay it.
it is good for your credit.
Yeah, but there are a billion different ways you can build your credit.
Yeah, but why not build my credit that way, too?
Because it's smarter to just buy it outright and build your credit the other way.
Yeah.
It's best for your future.
I think like, an extra, maybe like $200, $300 a month. You can make that. You could.
No,
you can make-
I'm not saying you can't do it. You do whatever the fuck you want. If
Yeah,
you can do it,
and
you can do it. It's just
and
not
it's
the best way to do it.
I know it's not the best way, but it also builds credit, and it just, it seems partially worth. As long as you do, like, if you know if you could buy something that's nice on top of the fact of getting, like, a low payment per month.
I mean,
you could really do, you could
whatever
do something
wanna
nice
do.
for yourself.
Yeah, live your life. But yeah, that's just my financial advice for the episode. Millie, how was your
Go
week,
out
sir?
and buy a car.
Other than getting out the can, as we all know,
I'm glad you're.
oh yeah, appreciate it. I actually got my hair starter locked. I'm about to show y'all right now.
I've seen that.
Got his head dreaded up.
Yeah, it feels nice. It's a liberating experience.
How's it liberating?
I don't know. It just feels free. Like I could just shake it around,
You
even
can't-
though there's nothing
can't
there.
You can't shake it.
But it's a part of the pseudo feeling of having it.
How
Like,
long you plan on growing him? Like lengthwise, not time wise.
Probably like down to here.
Shoulder length. Oh, so
Yeah.
you're planning on having them for a really long time.
Yeah, man.
How's
Okay.
that done?
How's what done?
Those.
You know, I wasn't even watching her, but she like did some comb coil
They
thing.
get the comb and then they spin it like really, really, really tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
This place called New Beginnings. How'd you know that?
Because that's where my little brother goes.
Ja
It's
Dam,
also
actually,
where Jadam goes.
he recommended me, and I used the girl he used.
The girl that he uses is the girl who does my little brother's hair.
Interesting.
I actually found that out from Jadam because Jadam was like, "Oh yeah, like I've had my dreads for like a year," and I was like, "My little brother's had his dreads for like a year." He was like, "Yeah, the lady was actually talking about your little brother in there. Apparently, they love Emmanuel in there. They love him. They didn't even know that there was any connection between Jadam and Emmanuel,
What the hell?
and they just talk about
him?
Emmanuel.
What the fuck?
Matthew went in there. So Matthew went in there. Matthew's my other little brother for the listeners who don't know. Matthew's my other little brother. He went in there to get his hair dreaded. He went in and was like, "Hi, I'm Matthew Crawford. I'm Malcolm and Stacey's son." He thought they were going to be like, "Oh my God, you're Malcolm and Stacey's son." They were like, "You're Emmanuel's brother?" Oh
Wow.
my God, Emmanuel's brother is here. They love Emmanuel.
He must be turning up in there or something.
I
Yeah.
don't even know why they were talking to John Dam about Emmanuel. Like, there's not even any connection
kinda
between the
sus.
two of us. But yeah, they love Eman in there. So let them know that you Eman's friend,
I'm gonna let him know. Yeah,
and you might get some money off. I don't know.
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, Eman's king in there. I don't know what the fuck he be doing, but Eman said they be turning the TV to whatever he want to watch. Like I don't know. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
What you want to watch?
They ask you what you want to watch.
No,
Damn, what you watch?
they had some African Nigerian like documentary on.
Oh,
It
that's your
was
shit.
Cool. It
Yeah.
was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your shit.
But
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear your hair journey is going well.
Yeah,
Glad
What
to
made
see you out here on
wanna
your new
grow-
beginnings.
Get dreads.
I've been wanting them for a while now. They I don't know. They look cool to me, and it's like the last hairstyle I have yet to try. So I'm gonna try that out.
You went bald?
Yeah.
Bald?
Well, I went like
buzz cut.
I went so buzz cut that you could hardly tell it's hair, and I did that like at least 2 or 3 times over the course of my life.
You didn't go fro life though.
I did.
I don't think I ever seen you truly fro life.
No, I went fro life.
When were you fro life?
I think it was sophomore year of high school.
That was like I didn't see you for like probably like the first 2 years of high school. Actually, I had classes with you the first 2 years of high school, but I didn't pay no attention. Nobody.
Oh.
I was just trying to get the fuck out
If
of
it ain't
here.
a Chris Fro, bro, don't talk to me, bro.
You said a Chris fro?
Yeah.
My fro used to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really care for it no more.
Why don't you do something about it? It's on top of your head every day.
No, it's blessed. It's blessed.
Come
Once I have the decision of what I'm doing next with my hair, then I'll do it.
Come join the clan, man. Me, you, E-Man, Ja.
I don't want dreads.
Over there at
I
New
think my head
Beginnings.
will look like really stupid with dreads.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, that's what everybody tells me, and then I'm like, no. Like
It's a big
about,
commitment.
Yeah, it's about what I want, and I don't want that. So
Man, it's
I
a
was
really
like,
big commitment to
I
get
was like,
dreads.
I would have to sit down in the chair and wait for them to do all of it, just for me to like maybe like it.
And you have to actually consistently upkeep them, or else you're just gonna look like an idiot. No, it's facts.
The
Like,
idiot look is a look, though.
But there are niggas who
The
have
idiot.
like whole afros under their dreads. Like,
Oh, yeah, that
like,
is.
you got to take care of your shit,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you got to get retwisted like every 3 to 4 weeks or something like that.
It depends. It kind of depends on the look you're going for. Everybody's shit's kind of different, you know.
Yeah.
But if you got a whole fro under your shit, I'm judging you.
Yeah, I don't think I look good with braids, so I let my mom braid my shit one time. No, I just don't like the shit. I don't like when I have a fade. I like my fro a little bit, but I also hate maintaining a good ass. Like Tony's fro is infinitely better than Tony's my little brother. Tony's fro is infinitely better than my fro. Like I don't know how he just the nigga just pick it out, fro just perfect. And it just don't make no damn sense.
Hey man,
It don't
everybody
make-
got different.
He
hair.
got a circular ass head though, so I blame it on that.
That shit
And Tony,
looks-
if you hear me now,
probably
your
looks
head's the
clean as
same
hell.
shape as an apple.
I mean, everybody
I
got
don't
different
care.
type of hair. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but I don't know. Tony's hair doesn't curl up when it gets wet. None of that. He doesn't have to deal with anything. Tony just can pick it out fro, and his fro's fantastic. And people love his fro. So
I mean, you'll find something that
He's
works
blessed.
for you. At the end of the day, you'll just find something that works.
I'm just gonna keep on trying shit until I find something that I really like. And I don't like the thought boy cut. Just getting the taper and just posting up. I don't really like that too much.
Bald.
I did bald.
He was
I
bald
go
for
with-
a long time.
Yeah, I did bald
You were bald?
bald fade.
bald, my nigga.
Ball fade?
Oh, I remember you said your
Long.
dad
High and
picked
tight?
your haircuts for you.
Yeah, my dad used to just cut my shit.
That's damn near still cut his shit.
Yeah, my dad still be like, cut his shit. Take his shit the fuck off. And my dad be like, yo, I'll take you to go and get your haircut. I'm like, nigga, you're only saying this that way you could pay for it and then pick what the fuck is happening to my
Hey,
head.
nah, I can't do that. A nigga can't pick what the fuck
Yeah,
about to
so
happen.
he would just cut my shit instantaneously. And then I look at pictures of him from high school. The nigga had a fro. And I'm like, what the fuck is you hating for?
He said, nigga, you can't do it like me.
Precisely.
Yeah.
If you can't do this shit like me, don't do it, nigga.
Exactly. He was like, Tony could have his fro because Tony's fro looked like my fro. Your fro is terrible.
Wow.
If my son fro
No.
bogus, then he just if he want a fro, he can have a fro.
Exactly. I was
gotta
like,
do
what's
it.
wrong with me? He was
I
like,
He gotta come on
bogus.
home, man.
I respect that.
Yeah, your hair is your hair. I can't.
I'm trying to
I
think.
can't tell you what the
What
fuck
else
to
have
do
I?
with your- Now, if you
I've
do something
tried
stupid with your hair,
fades,
that's different.
tapers.
Yeah.
If he
I've
try to do
tried-
something stupid with his hair, I'm gonna have to stop him. If he come in that bitch with
Dyed hair.
I think the
Nah,
only
he
one I
can
haven't
dye his
tried
hair,
is a
but you
mohawk.
can't dye it stupid.
I haven't tried a mohawk, and I have not dyed my hair yet. So I think dyeing my hair is probably the next thing. I will never do a mohawk.
You got me looking dumb over here, Chris. I got one right now.
I wouldn't really call it too much a mohawk. You just cut the sides and you just let the top grow.
Yeah, I still have yet to cut the sides.
Yeah, like
That
so-
shit was funny.
I just don't think I would look good with a mohawk. I just think, yeah. I think your mohawk versus like I'm just saying down the center, just the mohawk. Nah, that's not happening.
Live your life. My son not doing it, but hey.
Wow.
Exactly. You just said he could pick his haircuts though. What if
I said unless he wants something stupid. If he wants something stupid,
what
then
if he
can't do
doesn't
it.
think the mohawk's stupid?
It's not what he thinks is stupid. It's what I think is stupid. If I think it's stupid,
you
you're not
think
getting
everything
it.
is stupid besides a fro.
That's not true.
There's
There's hella hairstyles that aren't stupid. Dreads aren't stupid. A bald face not stupid. Most shit isn't stupid.
Would you let him get a perm?
No.
Well, what's
Jerry
wrong with a
curl.
perm? Perm's not
You
stupid.
can get it. No, perm is horrible for your hair.
It's horrible.
I'm
yeah.
not letting him destroy his hair. No, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It'll be alright.
At least the
It's
Jerry
not.
curl, though.
I mean,
Hell
if
no.
he can upkeep it, but a Jerry curl is
you
one of
not
the
dripping.
most like
You're not
Dangerous,
dripping on my
dangerous.
pillows, nigga.
you
It's
really
fine.
gotta work
I'm
hard
not
to
letting
keep
you-
your Jerry curl. No, because if he goes for a Jerry curl, that means he really wants it. And if he really wants that shit, you gotta keep it up. Because if you're not keeping it up, nigga, that you ball fade now. Because a Jerry curl not easy to upkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, niggas used to keep the supplies on them. Niggas with the Jerry curl used to have all that shit in their backpack. Spray that shit, get the curl in it, fluffing it. That shit is work.
Them niggas were flammable, too.
Bro, flammable as fuck.
Yeah.
If you can't have a Jerry curl and smoke, you can't.
Yeah, no.
You can't. If my son want to smoke, no, you can't have no Jerry curl because you're going to be out here like Michael Jackson at the Pepsi commercial.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, nah. Shit can't go down. I'm sorry. But
Terrible.
anyway, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about. We got super far off topic.
We were just talking about hairstyles.
Oh, yeah. Son can do what he wants as long as it's fire. Daughter, too. As long as her hair looks decent, she can do what the fuck she wants.
I'm in agreement.
She just can't destroy her hair.
I don't know
son
what's
can't
next.
destroy his hair.
I'm giving time to grow it out because just the more hair I have, the more options I have.
True that. That's what's up.
I wish I could have the GTA like options. Cut my shit and then
Where you just put hair on your face and then take it off.
I mean, you can though. If you really like,
I'm
try
not
to
gonna-
get yourself the beard weave. You know what? It really change your whole day. Real talk. You know, when they be like a new haircut, or really like you get the fresh haircut and make you feel a different way. While I do feel that way about a haircut, it's the beard line up. When I line my beard up, nigga, you be feeling like
That's
you can
facts.
take over the world.
I don't
Facts.
like that. I like just having a wild, like, face. I take that back. I don't like having a wild
I'm like,
face.
I'm wondering where were you
I
going
go
with
baby
that?
face because number one, my beard just does not look good. I just don't think it looks good.
Nah,
I'm
when
like,
I line that shit
I'm
up,
like, I'm clean.
I be like, dang, I'm really out here. Like, damn, I'll be ready to go anywhere. Baby, I look good. I look handsome.
That's probably your favorite part of doing a haircut, Vic. The
Yeah,
beard.
beard.
Yeah.
Favorite
line
part
up
of me
with
cutting
the
my
straight
shit. I
razor,
be
bro.
ready, bro.
Whoo, crisp.
I don't like how they be doing it all the way up here, though. They be, maybe that's just the guy I was seeing. He would just razor that bitch all the way at your eyes.
Nah, because it also like, some people have like, I don't know. It like,
Extra hair.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
weird.
I do get hair like right here. I get hair right here.
I don't know what the word is.
I get hair here before I'll get hair like all over here.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to laugh at you. Dog.
I'm hurt, bro.
You did it, bro.
Dog,
It's
it
too
was
late
like
now.
30 minutes. It's like a good 30
He
seconds
said,
of dead air, bro.
And
oh
you just
my
looking at
God.
this nigga like, come on,
How
bro.
deep are we in? We gotta actually get some shit done.
We're,
26
we're at
minutes.
20
minutes. I ain't even talk about my week. My week was bad. I took a couple L's, took some W's too. That's it.
GG.
I'm gonna have to give y'all the short version of my week. That's
GG.
that's how y'all nigga be giving it.
I'm gonna give you shit for it next week.
I mean, we don't have no choice. Niggas gotta get in the week.
I'm on
20
your
minute
head.
in.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
nah.
I'm
Week
on
was
your head.
week was trash. It's alright though. Next week will be better. End of week. We played a lot. We did a lot of streaming. So go ahead, check into our streams. Those are fun. Go ahead, hop in. It'd be fun as fuck. I play with some stupid ass niggas, and yeah, that's how it goes.
We were playing pretty stupid today.
Man, idiots. But let's go ahead and get into some topics. What do we want to start with first? Did we all get a chance to listen to Savage Mode all the way through? Last week we didn't actually listen.
Yeah.
Or we listened, but we didn't we didn't get all the way in depth into it.
You're right.
I really took a second and really zoned 6'd in. That shit was heat. That shit was fire.
Definitely fire.
Probably like, this will probably crack my top 5 like drill albums. Low key. This is some hard
Wow.
shit. Running
of all
is
time.
the
Running
best
was
song.
fire.
Running
Running's
is
my
the best
favorite
song
one.
on
Running's my
Yo.
favorite one.
He had some beats on that bitch where as soon as they came in, I was like, I was just like, yeah, he's about to say some mean shit.
Metro was snapping on the
Metro's
beats, bro.
going
I didn't
crazy.
take Metro for much of a sampler though. Like he was really sampling in this one.
No, Metro's he do be.
He's,
What are
he
you talking
be
about?
sampling shit.
He's a heavy. He's probably like 30% samples.
When I be hearing Metro samples the best shit though. Like
Yeah,
when I
Metro's
hear
like
his
30%
background
samples.
sounds, I was like, whatever the fuck is playing in the back right now is snapping.
If you can
like, that
really
shit is
sample
hard.
well, for me, that's what's gonna put you in the next tier of producer. To
Yeah.
make your own shit is raw, but to be able to take some other shit and elevate it to a new level. Because the thing about a sample is,
I think it's harder to make something than it is to just do a sample.
the thing about a sample is it has its own identity already. So if you can take that and really form it into something new of your own identity, then it's really like, damn. You know how, like, if you sample a really classic ass song and it's like, whoa, I don't even think about this song when I hear this. I think about
Your
Metro shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you really bodied that shit. If you took a classic Marvin Gaye song and I don't even think of Marvin Gaye when I hear that shit, I think Metro.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's a talent.
Yeah,
That's a dub.
I love like hearing samples and like hearing the original shit. Like hearing like I'm trying to think of a song that had a sample that was like it was a clear like
The main one
definite
I've been
sample.
listening to recently is What You Know About Love by Pop Smoke. Damn.
What is the sample?
Fuck. Vic, you looked that up for us. I can't think of it off the top of my head. That shit is hard. Pop Smoke snapped on that bitch.
it was the
Rest in peace.
final song on Fire. It's like it's a Chinese beat on the Gunna album.
Oh, I didn't
It's a
listen.
super Chinese
Who
beat.
you fooling?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Who You
You was
Fooling.
ready for that
Yeah.
bitch.
I
it's-
play that bitch like damn near every week.
The fucking like the sample that he used is literally it's like super
Yeah.
fucking generic damn near. But once you hear it, it does not sound like it just does not sound like he pulled it from something random.
I see what you're saying.
It's like damn, he went out his way to grab this bitch and this bitch is like going stupid in my ears.
That's a Wheezy beat, right?
I
pretty
think
sure.
so. I
Weezy
think-
out of
Yeah, it's a Wheezy beat.
Who's your favorite producers? Top 3? Just real quick.
I don't even know. I'm a big MF Doom guy.
I got Ye, Hit Boy, Zaytoven.
I got Ye.
Ye is in my top 3. I don't know if he's number 1 for my favorite. Pierre Bourne's probably my favorite producer. No cap. I love his sound. And
Yeah, I gotta go with Ye, Hit Boy, Zaytoven. That's a solid list for me.
yeah, that's a solid ass list. Who do I want? I don't want to give it to Turbo for some reason. I just don't want to give it to Turbo.
Kenny Beats is pretty hard now.
Kenny
Kenny
Beats
Beats
has
is nice.
really proved himself to me recently.
Kenny
As of
Beats
late,
is
and I never disliked Kenny Beats, but I never really like listened in hard and was like, damn, he killing. As of late, I've really been listening to his shit. He snapped off on the beat with, it's him, JID, and Smino. I can't remember. Baguetti. Man, that is a fantastic beat. And Kenny Beats, recently I've been watching his Twitch streams. He'd be giving out some sauce on them bitches, bro.
Yeah, I gotta tune in.
Have you peeped one?
I haven't. I just heard that they do that shit on there a lot.
There's
I gotta tune in.
there's a TikTok page that just posts clips of them. It's not Kenny Beats, and he just posts like important clips from the Twitch streams. You should check it out. That's probably better for your schedule because watching a whole Twitch stream takes a while. I don't be watching the whole things. I just watch clips and shit.
Right.
Not Kenny Beats. Kenny Beats. He goes crazy.
Kenny, somebody was on the tip of my tongue a second ago.
I still can't pick a
Was it
third.
Ye?
No, I said yay.
Was it you?
I'm up there, yeah.
You're up there in your top 3?
I'm up there.
You're in your top 3?
Cartier glasses.
That's what I
wouldn't
want to. Come on, man. You in your own top 3. You that nigga.
I'm
You
sorry.
that nigga.
I'm sorry.
Talk your shit.
Hell yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
And some new music coming soon.
You not in my top 3, but hey, that's okay.
I'll be there
You
soon.
in my top
I'll be there soon.
10. I could put you in my top 10.
I'm not 10 though, right?
I'd have to really lay it out and see. But yeah, I could put you in my top 10.
I'll take it.
And that's pretty high for niggas that like I know. Because there aren't too many niggas I know that I put in my top 10 producer list. It's probably just you and Extra.
I put my boy Pat That Ass in top 10.
He's up there. I don't listen to enough of his beats.
I hear his beats. I like your beats more than Pat's, but I'm just still trying to pick a number 3. Like, number 3 is the hardest part. Like, I know I significantly like Pierre Bourne beats more than I like a lot of niggas beats. Like, I will hear a Pierre Bourne beat. I don't even have to hear the "Ayo Pierre." I don't have to hear none of that. I'm like, nah, that's Pierre. I'm like, I can tell that's Pierre. Like, when I heard Side Note, I was like, nah, Pierre did this. And I went straight to the track list, and Pierre Bourne was on the feature. And I was like, there we go. I was like, I knew this nigga had to have something to do with this bitch.
Speaking of Side Note, I went back and listened to Tekka's old album. That shit's just heat.
I was just about to say Internet Money's up there. And
Internet Money's pretty good.
He's not up there for your top, or not.
He's not like top, but he's up there. And DJ Mustard is also up there for me.
I can't put him in my top 3 though, but Mustard's good. Mustard's in my top 10.
Top 10, yeah.
It would either have to be Turbo or Wheezy. It would have to be one of those two.
Yeah, neither of them are in my top 5.
Turbo or Wheezy?
Yeah, I don't think they're in my top 10 either, actually.
Or Take Heath. Those three can undeniably be my third, and I can't argue anything over them.
I don't know if I could put Take Heath up
Take
there
Heath
either.
be simple sometimes.
Yeah,
I like the simplicity.
But when it hits, it hits.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's what I'm saying. I like the simplicity of his beats.
When his shit hits, it really, really hits.
Yeah.
But he don't catch him
Or Twin
every
Uzis.
time.
Twin Uzi's pretty good.
So what did y'all think of the Morgan Freeman samples on the
That shit was raw.
7? Yeah, that brought it to
They were
a
fucking
10.
cold.
That elevated the level. That was next level type shit.
I
To
feel
get
like
Morgan Freeman, I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
When he said a snitch is a
The
human being,
snitches-
but a rat is
dude.
a fucking rat.
And
That,
his
bro,
voice
I was like,
was
yo.
perfect for
that
that.
shit was hard.
To narrate
Holy
a 21.
fuck,
I
man.
can't think of a better artist for Morgan Freeman to narrate their album. And I don't know why. I don't know why Morgan Freeman on a
I feel like that was some exclusive, like, I'm famous type shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
made it, nigga. Morgan Freeman is on my shit.
And the fact that he
Name
even
another
thought about
nigga
it.
with Morgan Freeman on this shit. And
Nobody.
it's like, yo, you can't.
The fact that he thought about it was goated. The fact that 21 Savage sat down was like, yo, I should get Morgan Freeman on this. That's really some goat shit. Because
Yeah.
a lot of niggas would just sit there and be like, I should put Morgan Freeman on my shit. That's some goat shit.
It is. That is.
21 killed
Could
that.
you have thought of a better person to narrate anything, though? If he was
Morgan
talking
Freeman
about,
is
like,
the best narrator of all time.
hey,
Hands
I
down.
want somebody
Keith
to
David is up
narrate
there,
that
too.
shit,
What'd you say?
Morgan
Keith
Freeman.
David. He
Better
was
than
insane.
Morgan Freeman.
No, he's not better, but he's up there.
I was about to say,
And
Morgan
James Earl
Freeman
Jones.
is the...
We drink.
James Earl Jones is a good one. But I still got Morgan Freeman as the best narrator of all time.
It's
I'll
something
jack
about his
that. I'll jack
voice that is calming. But
Once you
during
get
that
old,
shit,
you might be able to get yourself in a list. Once you
Yeah.
get that old rasp to your voice, maybe you could do that. You got a
like,
deep
he
voice.
started talking.
We'll see.
Morgan Freeman started talking. I'm like, no, this nigga sounds.
I'm like,
evil.
Morgan Freeman really
I was
in
like,
his bag right now.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
bro.
savage.
Yeah, nah,
and
shout
then
out to
he
him,
bro.
gives you the definition of savage mode. And it gives you the definition of mode, savage mode. And it gives you the definition of savage mode. I was like, nah, this shit is
Imagine
hard.
his grandchildren, bro. Like, dude, my grandpa narrated for 21 Savage.
I didn't think that
I think
was
he has
his
some
bag.
better
I
accolades
think-
than that.
I
But
I don't think.
I think they'd probably be like,
anybody
"Hey,
would be
my
like,
granddad was
is
God."
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
I think you would just say his name. Like, yeah, my last name is Freeman.
I think
My
it's a little bit
grandfather
harder to
is
come with,
named
"Hey,
Morgan."
my granddad was God." I think you're winning with that one right there. I don't really see anybody trump carding that one.
That's the one thing. Like, yeah, if you tried to throw the accolade of like, yo, he was on 21 Savage's album.
Maybe like, "Yo, was he God too?"
Yeah, like,
Oh
you know
yeah,
that nigga
yeah,
played
yeah,
God,
yeah.
right?
Also, he was also.
And he had a couple
Forgot
of
about that one.
like very like Oscar, damn near Oscar winning roles.
No, he has a couple Oscars.
Yeah, but like still, like I definitely think he has way more accolades than that.
Wait, hold on. I got a better one.
But that's definitely a stat.
Sam Jackson. If I put Sam Jackson on an album, I think that this should go crazy.
See,
he got to drop one motherfucker for me though.
but
Yeah.
here's why.
100%.
Here's why I got Morgan Freeman over Samuel L. Jackson in being on an album for narration. You would expect that from Samuel L. Jackson. Morgan Freeman was
You're
a
right.
straight curveball.
Yeah, I didn't
Like,
think he
I
would
could
do
see
that.
Samuel L. Jackson doing some shit like that. You'd be like, damn, like, that's some real Samuel L. Jackson ass shit. I fuck with that. Morgan Freeman, you like, wait, is this is Morgan Freeman. This is Morgan
God.
Freeman in
It's
my
God.
ears right now.
God
Yeah,
is
right.
here.
That's why I'm gonna put Morgan Freeman above Samuel L. Jackson. But Samuel L. Jackson is like a close second.
This is the
But
last
like
one.
once they gave like
Oh, go ahead.
God, like him the God role in a movie, it was
He
just
was
like it was
goated.
kind of over with.
Yeah.
You're officially the GOAT. Like there's nothing.
There's
we
no
can do.
beating that.
The last one I'd say would probably be the late great John Witherspoon. That'd be a hard
Oh
one.
Yeah,
my,
he's up there,
That
too.
would be the funniest narrator.
Yeah.
He's
No, wait. John Witherspoon has narrated multiple. He was on The Big Day.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, he was on almost every
He's
fucking
funny.
interlude.
The Big Day
As
didn't
fuck.
slap, though, according to a lot of people.
The Big Day was underrated. I did a lot of hating here on the podcast on The Big Day. I'm not going to lie. I did a lot of The Big Day hating. The Big Day was underrated.
You think other people can jack that now, or it's just you?
I don't think anybody cared enough to go back to listen.
Oh,
I didn't care enough to go back to listen. But it came on shuffle, and I was like, this is a Chance song? I don't know. This shit kind of hitting. And I was like, this is The Big Day? Maybe I didn't listen to this the way I needed to. I went back and was like,
So what
decent.
changed for you?
I don't know. You know there are albums that you just don't like the first listen.
Yeah.
And when you go back, you're like, whoa, this is decent as fuck.
Yeah, no.
I'm kind of tweaking.
That's a fair
I've
argument.
tweaked on multiple albums before and listened to again and
Oh
been
my
like,
God.
huh, it's good.
I literally like I have an album liked. It came out recently, and there was one song that I guess I just skipped over, and I just never heard it, and it was Woods by Mac Miller on Circles, and I was like, why have
That happens a lot.
I was like, why do I feel like I've heard this, but I never like went out of my way to
Yeah.
find out the name. And I was listening. I think that's in my top 5 favorite songs of all time. Like it
Sometimes-
has moved significantly up the list once I heard it. And I was like, holy shit.
Sometimes what has to happen is you'll listen to a song in the sequence of an album, and that's why I say sequencing is so important.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it just won't fit, but you'll listen to it on its own and be like, whoa, this is hard. When I was listening to Hall of Fame, when Ashley came on, I'm like, man, this shit is ass. I skipped that bitch over and over and over. One day I was sitting in class with Noah, and I'm just like, threw my headphones in. I play that bitch. I'm on shuffle. I think my phone, for some reason, I couldn't get to it, and I was in class. And that nigga James Blake got the singing on. No, was it James Blake? Yeah, he got the singing on bitch. That nigga said, and I was like, I'm looking at Noah like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Like yo, what? I'm like, this off Hall of Fame? Like, this a Big Sean song? And I don't know that bitch. Big Sean got the really rapping his heart out about a girl. I'm like, yo, how did I miss this shit? Like, this shit is hard. Like, this is the song on the album I always skip.
Yeah, and I
it's
felt like I
hard.
was throwing. I was sitting there, I was like, yo, this shit slap.
Yeah.
I was
That
like,
happens a lot.
it's in my it was in my headphones, and it was so beautiful that I like covered my mouth, and I was like, I don't even
Maybe
deserve
like-
to speak right now. I was like, this shit is like, it was just sonically amazing, and I was like, damn,
That
what
shit
song
happened a
is
lot.
this? And it was literally liked. It's on my playlist, and I just like, I guess when it initially came out, its sequencing wasn't
Yeah,
good
sometimes
for me.
the sequence just doesn't fit in, right?
Yeah, and I was
And
just
sometimes
like,
there's nowhere you can really
It was
place
like a
it, so you
skip.
kind of have to.
yeah.
So-
Yeah.
And then I was just shuffling through my music. It came up, and I was like, whoa, because it like came in on the beat so soft, and then you can hear the synths and all. I was like, I was sitting there, I'm like, this thing is going crazy over this beat, and it's just beautiful. And I was like, this is
that's what
was like,
that's the
this
type
is
of music
up
I
there.
like. That'll really make you be like, damn, this is
it's just
some
heartwarming.
good ass music.
That's now what I feel about Savage Mode 2. I said 8.5 last time, bumping it up to 9.5. not 10 because there are a few slow songs on there that I don't like.
I think
The
I'll
slower
put it
songs,
at a.
like,
I think I'll
definitely
give it a 9.
fuck it up.
I'll give it a 9.
Yeah.
What do your top albums look like for this year right now? Since we're in the last quarter of the year,
My favorite album this year.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Number 1, I got the Allegory by Royce the 5'9". Yo, that shit is fucking
I haven't heard that
wild.
yet.
I need to listen.
Number 2, I got
Detroit 2 is on there for me.
Detroit 2 at number 3. Number 2, I got Legends Never Die by Juice. 3, I got Detroit 2.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not like Legends Never Die when I first listened to it. It took like a couple of listens.
Legends
for me
Never
to,
Die
like,
is crazy to me.
come around. It felt so. It just felt so like weird hearing his voice in a way like he's dead. Like it really it really toned down the music for me. But then I hear all of like the unreleased shit, and I'd be like, "Oh fuck, this nigga was going crazy."
Yeah. Rest
And
in
I was
peace.
like, Yo,
Rest in peace, Juice, man.
R.I.P. to GOAT.
Yeah, that shit was hard though.
What is my favorite album from this year?
Wait, what did you say your third was?
Detroit 2.
And what was your second?
Legends Never Die.
I'm gonna use them two and just I'm gonna take those two. Those are really good albums.
They were good albums.
Really good albums.
So wait, which one's 1, what's 2, and what's 3?
I don't know what one is.
I would have to
Maybe
look
Savage
at
Mode.
my playlist.
Savage Mode is 1 for you.
I really like that Kill Drill shit.
That's why I like the okay.
Yeah.
But hold on, we cannot forget Toby Lou dropping a project this month, so this whole list can be blown wide open. Cause bro, these singles Toby has been dropping.
Okay, I know what it
Fuck,
is.
bro.
Number 1 is the GOAT from
That-
Polo G.
That is an honorable fourth.
That probably got like the most listening time for me this year. The GOAT, like definitely. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to throw Extra up there. Extra's probably number 3.
That was a good ass project.
That was a fantastic.
really.
I'm
good
waiting for
project.
his second version of Extra folder.
Yeah, I still listen.
I'm gonna
to
lose
his
my-
project.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Like Extra actually did really good.
Extra
on that
really
project.
knocked the ball out the park on that one.
Like, cause I'm looking through my heavy rotation and Kill Extra's number 1.
Wow.
So like, yeah,
I'm
Extra-
telling you,
yeah, no,
he really
he went stupid.
snapped
He went
on
stupid.
Kill Wave 2, bro. He really snapped on that bitch.
Kudos.
And like, I know the listeners, y'all
Then
be
Cir-
hearing
no,
us, but
number
y'all don't
one
be
is
digging
Circles.
in.
Number 1 is Circles. Then
Circles it dropped in 2020?
yeah, it was
Okay.
2020.
I thought it dropped in 2019.
2020.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So Circle, it would be Circles, the GOAT, Extra.
Extra really, I'm trying to tell the people,
I had a
listeners,
fantastic- you
y'all
got a
be
fantastic
hearing
album.
us, but y'all not really like listening. Extra's project really snapped. He went crazy on that bitch.
Yeah, he
The
actually
production value
he went stupid.
was crazy.
He went stupid.
Shout out to Kill Extra, man.
Shout out to him.
Man, shout out Extra. I can't wait for him to drop some new shit. That nigga's the GOAT. But yeah, I feel like that's enough on Savage Mode 2. Number 1, I got Running from that album. I got the one with Drake at number 2. The one with Drake was really good to me.
The one with Drake.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called. Can't remember what it was called, but it was really good.
Glock in my lap? No.
No, Glock in my lap is
That was hard too. That's probably my
Glock in my lap was
third.
hard.
That's probably my third.
I think that's my second. Then my third was the last song.
I didn't like the last song. that
Mr.
much.
Right
Snitches
now.
and rats, bro.
Mr. Right
I'm gonna be
now.
honest with you.
Crazy, dog.
I wasn't
The build up.
crazy about it.
The build up was great, but the actual song wasn't the best.
Stepping
Yeah.
on niggas, that shit was hard. Not gonna lie. I fucked with
What's the
stepping
one
on
though?
niggas.
Pussy. Like he just says that.
He said
Over
pussy
and over
86 times in that album.
Dude.
No,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. The
86
song,
times.
the song where he's like,
Wow.
"Shut up, pussy," and every time you hear like "pussy," that shit was hard.
Yeah, he said it,
it's like
86 times. Somebody actually went through and actually counted.
that's not that bad though.
That's
Over the
rough.
course of like
I think in Savage Mode 1,
50.
he said it.
15 songs, he said it 87 times. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
That's a lot, though.
it is a lot.
But most of the time it was ad libs.
Still
It,
hard.
it wasn't like but like
Still
if
hard.
we
It's
counted Mama,
That's hard, though.
If we counted Mama from like Migos, I think we could definitely get way more.
There was a big ass boom in this building that we're in right now, listeners. I don't know if y'all could hear that in the mics, but that shit was. Yo, we might have to. We don't know what's going on, but some shit is popping off. We don't know what's going on, but some shit is popping off in the hallway. All right, sorry y'all. We had to stop real quick. It was the feds. They was after Vermilli, but they didn't get him.
Of course not.
Yeah, he went ahead and hit that reactor button, and they went the other way and got away scot free. Hopped in the vent, and we all good.
Yeah, we just called him sus afterwards. It didn't matter.
Yeah, nah, Vermilli's all good. But yeah, overall, Savage Mode 2 was fire. Yeah, that's some good ass shit. Go ahead, listen to Savage Mode 2. Really getting y'all back to that shit, bro. Speaking of the Drake feature on Savage Mode 2, so something stuck out to me. I didn't say anything on the last episode of the podcast because I didn't do the math. But Drake said he dated SZA back in 2008. I didn't do the math, but it seemed weird because I know SZA's relatively young.
How old is she now?
29.
That's pretty old.
In 2008, SZA was 17.
She was
whatever that math is. In
either
2008, SZA was 17.
Yeah, she was either 17 or 18.
Yeah. No, she said that she was 17 when he said that they were dating.
And how old is Drake?
20.
An adult.
He was 21.
Nigga was an adult.
But it depends on where you live, too. Because, like, here, that's not illegal.
What about in Canada?
And, yeah, it's all about the legalities of it. Like, because I don't know, but in Illinois, the age of consent is 17.
Okay, well, here's the point that I'm making here.
Careful with this one. You might end up.
You might catch one of those.
You might have to swap this.
Y'all niggas are stupid. So, I'm like, okay, obviously, moral of the story is, the important part is, SZA cleared it up and said they actually dated in 2009. And she said that Drake was just trying to rhyme, I think, hate with 8 or whatever the fuck. She said he was just trying to rhyme. It was a simple mistake. No big deal. I'm not accusing Drake of anything. I don't have anything against Drake. I love Drake. Drake's an awesome guy. Mm-hmm. Drake is great. There have been a lot of situations where this nigga's had some really close calls with some young girls. That's all I'm saying.
Like what else?
There have been multiple young girls who were talking to Drake as friends. Let me not put quotes. I'm not trying to insinuate nothing here. But this has happened multiple times. Georgia Smith, fucking little goth girl, big clothes,
Billie
Eilish, SZA now.
I'm mad. I knew off of that.
Yeah.
He said, "Little girl, big clothes, goth." I'm like, oh,
little goth girl with the big clothes. That's Billie Eilish. Fuck. There was another one. It's happened multiple times.
Interesting.
In the media. I'm not saying that Drake has done anything. I'm just saying if in 10 years a Surviving Drake doc came out. Oh, let me stop. Let me chill out.
I don't know.
Wow.
But you heard it here first.
All the girls he talks to are on the borderline of like being legal.
And it's not, it's just weird. You know?
17, 18. He'll be talking to a 17, 18-year-old. And I'm like, but like.
Shouldn't be cutting it that close.
But it's weird.
I personally,
you're
number one,
nigga.
I don't find talking to a 17-year-old when you're like 21. I don't feel like that's like way out of bounds because that's like college age.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Like a fresh 18.
For the Storm podcast listeners, let me tell y'all right now. I don't care what the fuck Chris thinks. Malcolm Crawford thinks you're weird. If you're a 21-year-old nigga and you're talking to 17-year-olds nigga, you're a fucking weirdo and you need to cut that shit out.
What if you're at college?
Don't give a fuck. Cut that shit out.
Cut that shit out. We don't make
cut that shit out.
That shit's not weird. If I'm a senior in college talking to a freshman, that's not weird, right?
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
If I'm a fresh 21 and she's a fresh 18,
you should not be fucking with no 17-year-old girls. No.
Yes, facts.
Malcolm, I don't care what Chris says.
I'm not fucking with no 17-year-old for reference to anyone, but I'm just saying a freshman in college talking to a senior in college is not weird. And we're setting a stipulation on just 1 year.
I'm
Like,
not
she's
fucking with no 18-year-olds. I think I'm gonna be honest, and I think I said this. I didn't say it, but I saw somebody say this on Twitter recently. Don't quote me, but I think it might have been saying. Let me stop.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing shit out now. But no, I think if you 21 dating an 18-year-old, you weird too. You weird. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all know from my perspective. You're a weird nigga.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I already beat my case.
I think 3
posted
years
my
is
bail.
not that.
Not
Because
going back.
I don't.
What are
Weapons
you doing?
case. Weapons case. Remember the lethal weapons case. Come on, guys.
Like, because my grandparents are like 11 years apart. That's not weird. Like 11, there's a big
different.
age discrepancy. How?
That's like saying there's an 11-year gap from a 20-year-old and a 9-year-old. It's weird. Like, it doesn't matter.
But how is it weird for a 21-year-old to date an 18-year-old? But
You're a fully developed process adult.
Can date a 21-year-old? Like I don't get that. Like,
it's a fully developed, processed adult.
Yet neither of you are processed adults at 21.
Look. Hey,
I just
you can fuck with anybody listening. You can fuck with the 18-year-old if you want. It's perfectly legal. It's within the law. I'm saying I'm gonna think you weird. I am. I'm gonna think you weird. I think it's weird. I'm sorry. Y'all can hit me in the DMs.
So
Y'all
if
can
you're 21, what should you date in your eyes?
Me personally, if I'm 21, I'm dating somebody 20, 21. Yeah, that's me. That's Malcolm. I don't know about nobody else. But I'm not dating I'm not dating an 18-year-old.
That's a fair argument.
Yeah, that's just not me. I'm sorry. That's just not me. I think it's weird. It seems.
I personally don't like the way like Drake basically put his career in her hands. Like, she could have ruined him based on how she felt. Like, she could have ran with that like 08 shit and drove him to the ground.
He could just show significant proof that it was 09. He could probably backdate it no matter what she says. Like, no, we started talking in 09. You were 18 and I was 21. Like that. I just don't feel like that is why is that weird? But a 28-year-old talking to a 25-year-old is not weird. I'm like, if you're gonna judge it, like the 3-year gap does not matter just because like you're 21 and she's 18. That doesn't matter. I think it matters
had
once
this
we're
conversation
talking,
on the podcast before. I mean, we don't need to have it again, but
yeah, once you're talking above like, if you're like 20 talking to a 16-year-old, that is weird. If you're 20 talking to an 18-year-old, I don't think that's weird at all.
Live your life.
I think
do what you want.
I think it's more about like
county.
Because
stop holding your head up.
Come
stop
on.
making it seem like you fuck around with little kids. Just stop.
Wait a minute. Let's get the air cleared right now. This is from a weapons charge for having a lethal mind.
No.
Just shut up.
Nothing else. No kids, no pedophilia, none of that.
All right. Where just
Okay, let's continue.
I think people like draw weird lines around that whole situation. Well, I think people draw weird lines around like where is it okay to date around like the 20-year-old mark, because you don't know like what somebody could look like at 18. Like there's 18-year-olds that look 25, and then there's 18.
It's not about the looks.
No, but I'm saying, look, it is about the looks to a certain extent.
No,
like when you're looking at
not.
someone, you could blow their age out of proportion. You can really blow their age out of proportion just based on how someone looks, and then you'd be like, oh, she's 18. That's weird. And it'll be like, yo, you look a lot older than what you are.
It's
and I can understand that position, and I also don't. I just don't get why people draw the line like, oh, I'm an adult at 21. You're not. You're a fucking baby. You're still you're still on your mom's healthcare plan. You're like, the only special thing about you is now you can purchase alcohol. That is the only difference between an 18-year-old and a 21-year-old. There is no other difference.
Hey, man. I'm not the law. Malcolm Crawford does not decide what the law is. If the law says you can date an 18-year-old, go ahead. Do what you can do in the law.
When you're like 50 and you're dating someone in their like 20s, that is weird.
I think that's weird too.
When you're like, I think it's free range from like, if you're like 20 to 25. Like, that is where you have to move correct. when like you could be 20 talking to an 18-year-old, you cannot be 25 talking to an 18-year-old. That is not okay. You have way more life experience past this person. That is when I draw the line. But like, I don't draw the line on a 20-year-old talking to an 18-year-old because you're not more mature than him in any way. Like, I don't think you're more mature than, just because I have 2 years on you does not mean I have more knowledge than you.
To each his own.
Hey, my nigga.
You want to borrow the hat now? You want us?
For what?
No, okay, relax.
Get that goddamn hat away from me, nigga.
Okay.
Prison cap.
I don't know. People draw that line really weird. I find that extremely weird. I only find it weird when you're like deliberately going after kids. Like now with Drake with the multiple, like, I've been talking to like 18, 17, 18-year-olds the entire time. I'm like, hey, that's weird.
I'm not trying to put that on Drake. But I'm just saying, hey, I've said this quote to a couple of different niggas. I've said it's weird. I think I probably said it to you, Vermilli. Drake was wildin'. How old is Drake? 33. He wrote this song when he was like 31. Nigga said high school pics, you was even bad then. What you doing, man? What you doing? Why didn't nobody else realize that but me? I think that's weird.
What song?
That's not weird. Fucking. It's the sample. Gotta make that jump. God's
plan.
No, nigga, come on now.
You're not even close, bro. Come
it's
on,
I don't remember.
That's a real one. You reflect. Nice for what?
Oh,
and nice for
I
what?
get those confused.
Nigga said high school pics. You was even bad then. I heard that shit and I'm like, nah, that's you wildin', my dog. If she 30 now, you kicking it with her, and you looking back at her high school pics like, damn, she was bad. You're looking at a high schooler and saying, damn, she's bad. That's weird.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Weird.
I think that's weird. That's me. I'm not saying nothing about Mr. Aubrey, but I'm here to tell the people my observations. That's what I'm here for. So.
Yeah, I fuck with Drake's music. Seems like a cool guy.
He does seem like a cool guy. So hopefully he's not shout out to Drake, shout out SZA.
Yeah, stay away from little girls.
Shout out to Drake, shout out SZA, shout out Adonis, shout out Autumn. Apparently Drake is supposed to be having a Bape collection soon.
That sounds gas.
Sound like some shit I can't afford
or
want to buy.
That's kind of confusing though, because doesn't Bape fuck with Adidas? I thought Bape and Adidas were in ties.
They don't have any exclusive. I think one of the specifically. I remember reading one of the specific things about Bape is they don't have any like
exclusive ties to
deals with anything. And I remember the article being like, that's weird because apparently a lot of businesses have.
Well, yeah, like V-Lone was signed to Nike. Supreme is signed to Nike.
Yeah.
Like, it was... That's why I was confused, because I'm like, yo, Bape? I was like, doesn't Bape fuck with Adidas? Because most of... Like, there are Bape NMDs, there are Bape, like... Yeah, there are Bape Adidas shirts, Bape Adidas jackets.
But one thing that you do have to remember is... It's Drake.
Yeah, but like...
He can really do whatever the fuck
he wants.
Because let's be honest.
Or is it Bape doing whatever the fuck they want?
It's Drake doing whatever.
They also make
If you're Nike,
like,
and Drake pulls up and Drake is like, yo, I want to do a Bape collab. So either I do this collab with Bape or I don't do a collab with you or I just do a collab with both of y'all. Nike going to be like, yeah, go ahead. Because they're not skipping out on that Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, they're not.
Certified Lover Boy merch is hard. Like
I'm going to be honest with you.
Nike merch.
I don't really like it. It doesn't look good to me.
I haven't seen it.
Which one did you like?
The socks are hard with the heart and the Nike logo.
I think those are the only ones I like. And I like the jacket. The jacket was hard.
The hat could go.
I didn't like the hat. I did not like the heart in Drake's hair either.
I fucked with the heart.
Really?
That part was hard.
I really fucked with it.
Because I'm a nigga with two parts. Like, I got two of them. It looks stupid.
Two parts.
What are you talking about?
I have 2 parts in my head. It is terrible. If I get my hair cut too low, I have 2 parts, and it looks god awful.
I've never heard of that before.
My dad has it too. It is terrible. I have 2 parts at the top of my head. Very stupid. But I digress. And I also have a swirl at the top of my head, which it also makes it look terribly stupid. But I once again digress.
Interesting noggin.
That terrible noggin. Yeah, I fucked with the heart.
I ain't fuck with the heart that much.
Because I don't think niggas do too much with their hair anymore, let alone with designs.
See, here's the
And
thing.
he had a design
because
as
it's
part.
Drake, he can do whatever the fuck he wants once again.
I just thought
And
that
I'm
shit was
sure
hard.
there are at least, I'm going to go with 300. That's a lot. I'm going to go with like 250 niggas in the world right now that went and got that heart after Drake. I bet. I got at least 250 niggas that saw that shit and was like, ooh, that's hard. I'm going
That
for the
shit is
Drake
hard.
heart.
Yeah,
That shit is hard.
at least.
I would never get it. I could also never get it because, once again, fro life. But, yeah.
I would do it.
You get the heart?
I've had the part before, so.
Vic, get him up. Get with him.
I got you, bro.
Get with him.
Man, cut my shit low, get waves, then get the heart, and had a heart spinning. That shit would be gas.
Put a C2 in the heart?
That would be hard. That'd be hard.
Yeah.
I want the waves to
Get the
form to
2.
heart. I get a 2.
Why get a heart when you could get a 2?
That shit would be hard.
I'm not
The
going to
2
lie.
would be
That shit
hard.
kind of would be raw. I
would
can't
be
even
hard.
lie to you. That would be a
Like,
little
yeah.
clean.
That would be hard.
Look, 2 on the head top, that's clean.
Vic
I don't know where
already
you would
thinking of the
start from,
schematics right now.
Vic, mapping your head out right now.
But 2. What type of 2 though? Ooh, like the curly one?
Yeah.
Or- that should be gas.
Get yourself a script 2 in the head top. That'll
That
be
should
raw.
gas.
Vic,
C2.
get him right. Get him right.
Hell yeah.
That shit'll be clean. Vermilli, you going to get a V on the side of your head?
No.
Really?
Get a V as a part? That shit would be gas.
Well, he got dressed, so he can't really get a part.
Oh.
But just get a V in the side.
I'm gonna get a V tatted right on my forehead.
You would look like an idiot.
We don't.
You
go
look
for-
like Beautiful Joe, nigga.
we only go
Right
for
in
tats
between-
around here.
Do y'all know who Beautiful Joe is?
Like your bro.
No?
That'd be
Millie, you know who
gross.
Beautiful Joe is?
Yeah,
Vic,
Get
you know
a
who
V
you
right
don't
on
know.
the
I know you
wrist.
don't know. You too young.
maybe on
Should
the
be
wrist.
hard.
Damn, bro.
You too young.
Too
you don't.
young?
You don't know who Beautiful Joe is. Beautiful Joe is that nigga. But yeah. But good shit for Drake. Glad he got his little collab. He getting in his clothes bag now. He getting his money everywhere he can just stacking his pockets up. So good shit to Drake. Speaking of getting a clothes bag and stacking their pockets up, did y'all peep the Savage X Fenty fashion show?
I heard the the gripes about the situation.
Yeah, there were. So before we get into the gripes, I'm just gonna talk about the actual thing real quick. It was awesome. It was very, very cool. Rhianna did a fantastic job with the entire thing.
Okay.
It was very. You know how do I explain it?
Was it something you could actually see on the street and be like, "Damn, that nigga's fly," or is it just like,
no.
Nah.
I
Yeah,
hate
but,
that.
I hate that shit.
yeah.
I hate that shit.
If it's not
Well,
practical,
that's what fashion is, though. But
to a certain degree.
I'm talking about
I
the
feel like
overall thing.
that's
You know
useless
how
fashion.
the feeling is normally very white.
Yeah.
You know how fashion shows are like inherently rich white?
Yeah.
This felt very black.
Southern fried chicken.
Got hot sauce in my bag. No, not.
Yeah, I take that back. I'd look dumb for saying that.
It felt like
A little bit.
yeah.
elegant, upscale, just like dope blackness, and I fucked with it. I really did.
I like the idea of that. I don't know why. I hate fashion shows when it's not shit that you could see on the street. Like, I just don't find it interesting at all.
I agree.
I don't like, oh, look at that look. It's so, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that.
But that's
If I
what
can't-
fashion is, though.
I feel like fashion is more about, like, taking the body and, like, dressing it beautifully.
No,
And
that's what
I
style
feel like it has
is.
to also be I like style more than I like fashion.
Yeah.
So like I don't like
It's like style takes skill.
yeah.
Style is the skill of knowing your own body and what looks good on your body. Style is knowing.
And fashion is more like the art of the body.
Yeah. No, fashion is more like the art of clothes.
I feel like that's stupid either way. I feel like clothes have to be like at least semi-wearable for
Well,
that.
they are wearable.
I feel like they're not like you could not wear that to like a wedding type shit. Like
it's
some-
not for
some of the
weddings,
shit
but it's for
I
galas
can't-
and balls.
I
You know,
I can't really see niggas
like it's
wear
like
shit
for the
that.
Met Gala. The what other galas are there? Anybody else got me?
No.
Fireman's ball.
The fireman's ball.
Even then, they're pulling up. No, like I just feel like it's stupid. Like I hate fashion.
What are you
I really
talking
hate
about?
fashion.
What the fuck is a fireman's ball, dog?
I think the firemen get together and they just have a ball, man.
Just have a ball. What happens if there's a fire on that night?
There is a ball.
Who gets it?
They
The
leave.
ball.
All of them.
The ball's just over?
They just be like, oh shit, it's time to go. The same way they be like during a normal day. They be
Damn.
posted up, damn bro, the game on.
So a
and
nigga
then
can really just
nigga
ruin
burn
the
down
whole
their
fireman's
house.
ball. That's crazy. Fireman ball's just over. Niggas having a good time. They dressed up in their Rhianna fashion, getting their shit in, turning up, and that damn bell go off. Some nigga hit 911 and them niggas just gotta slide down the pole and get their way to the fire. Ball over.
That sucks.
Or
That's
they
why
would
they got
just
the
send
policeman ball.
the
for
elite
it.
group of niggas there. and be
Policeman
like,
ball
y'all
too?
go.
Yeah.
Just full night of just all the crime you want because all the police just
Yeah.
having a ball.
Yeah, they're out there killing niggas.
I imagine
Looking
it's
for
all
you.
the people who would never be on the street.
The ball must have been today. Is that how you got out? The police ball?
Maybe so.
Ah, I see now.
Yeah, I actually
Okay.
threw out the flyers for the ball so that they would go and then I
Oh,
could
so
get out
you
the side.
hosted the ball, so
Exactly.
they would leave for the ball,
Exactly.
and you could get free.
You
Genius.
sound like the penguin.
Maybe your mind was a lethal weapon.
You sound
I'm
like the
saying.
penguin. Like that feels like a penguin esque.
Dressed like the penguin too.
That is how
Wow.
the penguin
County
used to.
Blues.
Nigga be mad as hell
Yeah.
in a motherfucking jail suit.
Penguin, one of the wackest. What were we talking about? Savage X Fenty. But
Yeah.
no. Overall, really dope, very cultured. But that was one of the issues. One of the issues was in an effort to be cultured, Rihanna debuted. I didn't watch the whole thing, obviously, because I don't give a fuck about the fashion show. I just gave a fuck about Rihanna and just like overall what she was doing, you know?
Shout out to Riri.
So, to my knowledge, what she did was she previewed a song of hers, you know, gave a little snip for the streets. And in the clip, there was an excerpt of a scripture of what's the book called? Let me find it real quick. The Islamic Hadith. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correct, but I'm pretty sure it's a hadith. There was there were writings and scriptures, texts. And I guess the sample was like reading those texts or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that was highly offensive. And Rihanna didn't know. I guess she didn't know that was in the sample. Because, you know, you hear things, you put them in, this sounds cool, but you don't do research into every sample. And it's not far-fetched for nobody. Once Rihanna's one of those mystery artists. So it's not far-fetched for no one to have heard it and been like, yo, that's the scripture from the hadith. You know, like, I can see how it happened. Like, I'm not trying to give her an excuse. She didn't even give herself an excuse. But that ended up happening, and a lot of Muslims were very upset about it. Apparently, she got death threats because that's serious shit. Yeah. And because you can't just
people don't play about their religion.
Yeah, you can't just appropriate someone's religion for entertainment purposes, especially when it's entertainment purposes for monetary gain,
right,
without any type of credit. Like that's some serious shit you're getting into. And it was an accident, and Rihanna handled it quickly in addressing it, and she addressed it in the proper way that I feel like you should issue an apology for something, because a lot of people don't know how to apologize over the internet nowadays.
It is tough,
but I feel like she issued it in a very heartfelt way. She addressed all the issues that were going on. She explained what happened, but most importantly, she really expressed how sorry she was for what happened.
If she offended you.
Yeah, basically. And I think she handled it very, very well. So, I mean, that's my opinion. Some people are still mad as fuck at her. My opinion, I think she handled it very well. I think Rihanna is a very, very good businesswoman.
Yeah, I don't think she was out to get anybody.
Oh no, I just don't. I don't think people think that she is either. I think people are just thinking she should have been more
aware.
Yeah, good word. Thank you.
Especially was it in what language was the sample in.
I guess whatever language the hadith is in. I don't know actually.
Yeah, well,
Arabic.
so I imagine that
Are
would,
Muslims Arabic?
No, that depends on where you're from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't, guys. We don't want to send anybody off here. We don't know, but yeah,
I could be a Muslim here and not be Arabic. You know.
yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I know Muslims. What am I talking about? Like, I have friends that are Muslim, but
people just
in black.
I feel like once you're dealing with anything that has to deal with a different language, let alone if you might as well just look that shit up.
That's true, because they could be saying anything.
Exactly, they could be praising the devil in that
They could be saying fuck Rhianna specifically. They could really say anything and you would have no idea.
Yeah,
some shit that you completely don't believe in. What were you saying?
Yeah, it was Arabic. Yeah.
It was Arabic, yeah. So yeah, always just do a little bit of research. Don't throw random samples in. Just do a little bit of look into your samples and what you're using.
And I do find it kind of funny because I know a couple people who hard say they're certain religions, but if you ask them about it, they don't know shit. So it's always funny when you're talking to somebody who does know what they're talking about, and if they get offended about something, that means you probably picked out a really picked out a script or something that was very serious, and you did something with it that they really did not enjoy.
Even if you don't feel it's serious, if the other person feels it's serious, just apologize. Mm-hmm. If it honestly wasn't your intention, just apologize. If your intention wasn't to hurt anybody, apologize. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to defend yourself. Just apologize. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, don't defend your choice.
Yeah. So good job, Rhianna. I think Rhianna is a fantastic businesswoman. I love everything she's doing with the Savage Fenty. She dropped men's Savage Fenty boxer briefs. Anybody copping those?
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I'm not copping.
What they look like?
I have no idea actually. I just saw a lot of memes about them.
It just
That's
got
all.
the band. As long as it's not tighty whitey type build, if it's the type where they cut
oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's not for me.
I'm not doing
Sort
that.
of almost underwear is gonna be
The tighty whiteys?
yeah.
Hell no.
It says almost on your butt. That would be terrible.
Hell no.
Almost crossed out on your butt. Though.
Y'all niggas wildin'. Change underwear.
Wow. Because it was almost a full pair of underwear, but it's not.
You're an idiot. You know that?
Sorry.
That shit's stupid, man. Nah, man. I can't rock that. I gotta go with the briefs. That's the vibes. The boxer briefs, man. But yeah, great job to Rhianna and everything that she's doing in her business endeavors. Love some music though. If you could drop some of that, that'd be great.
Well, she knows people are going to listen to the music, so she can take her time.
The business is more important. The business is making her more money than the music.
100%.
And is doing more for the culture. Rihanna, do your thing. Because I know you listen and care about what we have to say. But,
yeah.
If you get a comment from Bad Girl Riri, I would lose my mind.
I would be fucking ecstatic. I do a backflip. I don't even know how to do a backflip, but I do one.
Rihanna,
yeah.
I'll put you guys in touch.
I would get her name tatted on my leg.
If
she commented and she put some hearts, name tatted. It's quiet.
Internet, please.
Name
Guys,
tatted.
internet, please help us. Please get Rihanna to comment on this post.
I got this one, guys.
I want to see this nigga get a tattoo of Rihanna on his leg. Please.
I do too.
That shit would be fantastic. I don't know if y'all can make it happen, but Erykah Badu commented on Saint shit.
That
so
is true. That was
if
wild.
Rihanna, if you could just throw some hard eyes, I would love that.
Some hard eyes. It's quiet.
You get a Rihanna tattoo.
Yeah, I'll get a tattoo of the comment.
You'll get a tattoo of the comment
Bad
on
Girl
your...
Riri on my shit forever. I would not care.
You know what? I'm going to pull some strings. I'm going to make that happen. Me and Riri go back. Used to be cellmates back in the day.
And there goes our comment from Rihanna.
Bro.
Thanks.
Okay, wow.
Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks.
We're safe.
Thanks for fumbling that one for us.
I would get what? I would just look up a picture of her, get it tattooed right on the leg.
We'll see if we can make that happen. We'll see.
I wouldn't even mind.
You'd be sick.
I would not be sick. A picture, especially the one where she has her chest tattoo out.
No.
That one is so good.
Yeah, I would get that tatted on me, no problem.
So good.
Right.
Wait.
Speaking of not sick, Trump got
No.
COVID and then ungot COVID in like a span of like 2-3 days.
Oh no, he spent 4 days in the hospital.
4
correct?
days in the hospital.
He said he spent 4 days.
How y'all feel about it?
Presidential medicine, man.
He
They
took
do
the
got
vaccine.
The best
Possibly.
medics ever, bro.
I'm gonna
Said
keep it.
Very
I'm gonna
intelligent medics and fantastic. They did a fantastic job. Fantastic.
Fantastic job.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I got to.
What-
I'm sorry, guys. I got to keep it all the way 100. This nigga Trump is endless entertainment. Oh my god. This nigga does not falter. He does not fail to give us some hilarious shit. This nigga really stood 10 toes on that shit.
Yeah.
He really did. I'm thinking like, well, they finally humbled him. This is it. They got him. First off, I don't know if I fully believe he ever got COVID.
Yeah.
But this nigga really held down the fort on his shit and was like, yo, we got some good Hey, I know I told y'all niggas. I've been telling y'all niggas it was no big deal. I tried to tell y'all niggas. And guess what happened? I got COVID and I'm lit. 4 days, I told y'all we was working on shit. I told y'all. And guess what? I'm live now.
He said,
I'm
breathing
live.
fine. I feel better than I did 20 years ago.
Right.
I'm like,
I read that shit on Twitter and started. I can tell y'all exactly where I was.
I was like,
I was in the car.
He just belittled everything.
Bro,
like,
I was
bro,
in the car
you're
pulling up to the
crazy.
studio, and I got the notification. I opened that bitch and I read it, and I was just in my car dying like, this nigga is crazy. He really just be saying whatever the fuck he wants.
Hell yeah.
This nigga really was just like, yo, didn't I tell y'all niggas y'all didn't have to wear masks? I told y'all niggas. I'm lit. I got
Dude,
the
he
cure,
got back
nigga.
to the White House. First thing he did, take off his mask. He got off the fucking helicopter,
Oh my
stood
God.
up front, took off his mask. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what is wrong with
This
this
nigga
nigga?
is endless
Oh, boy.
entertainment.
Because I triple dog dare him to sit back and be like, yeah, that shit was a breeze.
He basically did.
No, if he does that shit, then I was like, yo, you know your vice president was in there like saying, yo, don't belittle anything we've done for the entire this nigga's belittling your shit, bro.
Nah,
I was like, he said
he
it wasn't
bigged
even
it
that
up.
bad. I was like, he said it wasn't even that
He
bad. 4
bigged it
days.
up. He said, yo, that shit was killing niggas, but I fixed it. we got the shit now. We got some talented doctors, and I'm lit. Look at me. I'm lit. And I'm like, what is wrong with this nigga? That nigga didn't have COVID.
Yeah.
Nigga
He
didn't
probably
have COVID.
didn't.
He did
got a
not have
cold.
cold. He did not have.
Probably
I don't even think he had a cold. I think he was like, he sat back in his house after the first debate, like, yo, I fucked up. He was like, yo, like,
That shit was
niggas are fucking with Joe Biden right now. What I gotta do? I got COVID and so did Melina. And then his PR guy was like, yo, you got tested? And then he was like, no. I think we both got that shit though. And I
shit
tweeted
funny.
it. So I can't go back on it now. Like, this nigga's different.
That shit
Like,
is great, man. Like, that shit is endless comedy,
Fucking
bro.
clown.
Cause now, like, can he say his rallies were safe? No.
Hell yeah.
No, he can't say they were safe because he got the shit.
And he
so
lit.
he knew
He
that.
lit.
So, but since he beat that shit, he's like, "Yo, we got the cure for this shit." So we lit. Like,
He like, y'all can
he was
really
"I'm
do whatever the fuck
He was
you
like,
want."
"Yo, I'm firsthand proof. We got the cure to this shit." Oh, he was like, "I'm 74 and I beat the shit, so let's go."
Say
is
what
an
you
old
want, but
guy.
that nigga is entertaining. Like, I can't stand that nigga,
That
but
nigga's
like,
an idiot.
I'm glad that I'm just trying to make some fun out this. Like, we could have just had a terrible president who was just like boring, terrible and boring. At least he always spiced it up
He
with
could
some
have
new
been Mike
idiocy.
Pence.
Yeah.
He could have been terrible, and he's not even like fun to watch.
Yeah,
But now we have somebody who's fun to watch, but god fucking awful.
at least
like
he reached the level of idiocy to where it's funny, but it's also not funny. Of like, because where
yeah,
where he
like
is.
I just like
but-
he is my president, and I'm like, fuck, that guy's an idiot. Like
That shit is
that
funny.
should never be the first thing I'm saying. Like as a normal motherfucker, I'm sitting there like, damn, this guy's stupid. Like, and he be talking about, like, you cannot use the word smart with me. You did not graduate the top of your class.
And you go tell me that shit not hilarious.
I was like, this nigga is 12.
That's funny,
I was sitting here like, yo. I was like, I cannot imagine how any fucking, like...
Yo,
imagine if
really
you had a
this
meeting
nigga
with
say
this
whatever
nigga.
he wants to say.
Imagine
Like,
if
this
you
nigga
had a
can
meeting
really
with
say
that
what
nigga.
he wants.
That wouldn't go
In
well.
one of his corporations. He definitely walking in that bitch. Oh my God, you smell like ass. You're fired. I fucking hate his cologne. Did you smell that guy? What was he wearing? Yeah, I'm about to buy that. Shit was gas. Like, he would fuck around and kick somebody out just for like, oh, where's that suit from? Oh, that's Armani? The fuck out.
That nigga can really just do what he
just
wants.
throw a nigga out the, like, I feel like that nigga's just different. Like, he's just stupid.
He just be getting his shit off, saying whatever the fuck he want to say, and like,
Getting away with it.
bro, the niggas behind him just have to go with it. Imagine, really imagine you're on Trump's team. It's your job to do whatever the fuck, and you wake up and you see this nigga tweet, yeah, I know COVID is probably the biggest thing that niggas are scared of today, but I'm lit now. Like, you wake up to that. You wake up to, yo, the world is in flames, but I'm lit. What do you do?
That's why he's lost so many members of his cabinet.
But really think about it. What do you do now? You look, just imagine. Listeners, imagine. Put yourself in your place.
Okay.
You having a good nap. Yeah, not even a good nap, good sleep. You just got a good 10 hours in. Great
13.
dreams. You wake up, if you're familiar, you wake up on your stomach. Inside joke. You wake up, you turn over, you get the phone off the charger. You look at it, your mentions going wild. You look, you already see that you got at least 3 scrolls on your shit, and it's not emails. You're like, wonder what's going on. Click Twitter, and you read the message. Yo, the world is in shambles. Niggas are dying every day. COVID. But I'm bussing! I know this shit was bogus, but I fixed it. I know 30,000 niggas died today,
Quit.
but I'm lit.
Quit the cabinet.
I would look at that bitch and be like,
I'm not
be
being
nice.
Imagine like they just fired a PR team at this point. They're like, yo, we can't like expect y'all niggas to do shit because he has a phone. Like, he has a phone and he just be saying that whatever the fuck he
wants.
So yeah. And one thing I was explaining, it was like, I was like, yo, the only shit I'm worried about is like, if he wins, I feel like there will be a race war. And if he loses, I feel like there'll be a fucking race war. I was like, yo, because
if he wins, it's going to be scary because he's really going to do what, historically speaking, in a president's second term, things are more intense than their first. They get shit off that they couldn't get off because it would have destroyed all chances of re-election. Even if it's shit that we find to be good. Like, even Obama's second term, that's when he started making his, like, yo, we really gonna try to get niggas free healthcare. Like, we really going for all the shit now. Because all the shit that niggas were, like, mad, like the other side was mad about, we're going for it now because there ain't nothing left.
Yeah.
So now, yo, all the immigrants who came here, y'all lit now. Like, y'all are blessed. If you're a kid and you didn't have no choice in getting over here, DACA, y'all lit. Hey, if you can't afford health care, boom, Obamacare, y'all lit. So imagine the anti-Obama. I don't know what Trump gonna do.
Nightmare.
I don't know. I'm terrified
billionaires
to
are
see
gonna
it.
get richer. Like, there will be more than 10 trillionaires by the end of his shit. If that shit goes correct,
I'm not mad at it because in 4 years I'm gonna be one of them trillionaires. So let me cop some tax breaks.
If you cop a Jeff Bezos bag, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
But like,
Gotta split it with the gang.
I don't think them niggas are not gonna like. Them niggas definitely
a
are gonna
kibbutz on
make
the
sure
ranch.
you're not the nigga to touch $1 trillion. those niggas will make.
I like to see
them.
them stop me.
They got snipers, nigga. They're waiting.
Try
They're waiting for a young nigga to like come up with $1 million idea. They're gonna be like,
Try.
I'm gonna need that. And what is he gonna do? He's gonna pardon whatever motherfucker. Like, if Jeff Bezos completely takes your
lit.
idea, No, he didn't really take your ID. He changed it enough.
You can't stop me, nigga. This is genius. You can't stop genius.
Yeah, you can.
You
With
can't
the
though.
M14.
Yeah,
They ain't never done it before.
They did.
To me, exactly.
Multiple geniuses.
Not
certified.
to me. Not to
they,
me.
They killed them niggas.
Do I have a ranch yet?
Not yet.
Then I can't die.
You got ranch
It's that
at the
easy.
crib.
It's that easy.
It's in the.
But I don't though, because
It-
ranch is nasty.
That's cap.
Oh.
I'm willing to bet 50 bones that I
Shake
got
on
ranch
it.
at my crib.
Oh, okay, at your crib. Yeah. Yeah, look at this
Exactly.
nigga.
I was thinking about it. This nigga got Caesar dressing.
I definitely don't got ranch at
He
the
got-
crib.
he
I
got
don't.
Caesar
Ranch is
dressing.
trash, dog. I was ready for that one. I was ready for that shake. $50? Woo. It's about to be lit. Put that toward the ranch.
Yeah, Hidden Valley Ranch.
Nah.
The Hidden Valley. But I digress. That nigga's wildin'. I think.
Speaking
I'm
of
scared. I don't want this nigga to get a second term.
speaking of President Trump wilding out and such,
Burn the world down.
y'all peep Kamala Harris versus Mike Pence, the vice president debate.
Yeah.
Y'all peep the fly in this nigga's hair?
I'm not sure how he didn't notice it.
I have a lot of questions. How do you not notice it? I'm confused how you didn't notice it. Secondly, even if you did notice it, why did nobody tell him?
Yeah, that's odd.
Like, your team should have alerted you to that.
Maybe because I know Kamala Harris probably couldn't even see it from where she was sitting.
Well, no,
Look
it
at
wasn't.
the
What the
moderator.
fuck? Why would she tell him? Nah. I'm talking his team.
I mean,
Even
that's
the moderator, I don't think
it
the
was
moderator
cooling on
could
his shit
really
for a
see.
minute.
Yeah. Nigga had a fly on his head for what, like 15 minutes type shit?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was just odd.
It's a spy trap, bro.
Very odd. Just looking at the picture just made me like crazy uncomfortable.
That guy seems emotionless anyway. Like, listening to what he had to say, I felt like he was just like a more well-spoken Trump.
Yeah, for sure.
He was
He's a more streamlined version of Trump. Like, why didn't his team like, yo, hey nigga, yo, you got a fly in your
And with
your
this
head,
white ass
nigga.
hair, bro.
Like in your head, nigga, you got a fly. Like no one said anything.
Fuck.
Like, does this nigga not have an
And I'm not
earpiece
gonna
in?
lie though,
I don't know. Maybe they're not
he
allowed.
did his hair perfectly.
Oh no, he bodied that swoop.
He bodied the swoop. If you look at his hair, there's not a hair out of place.
No, yeah, he
I was
bodied
like,
that swoop.
he did fantastic. I'm proud of him for his hair, but nothing else.
Nothing else.
No, everything else he said, cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just made me uncomfortable. Nigga wildin'. Niggas were having a blast with his shit, bro.
That's
That nigga
funny,
was-
though. It's genuinely funny.
I don't think we've ever had a presidential team as comedic as Donald Trump's team.
It's a circus, man.
It's sad,
It's a circus.
but it is a circus. It's sad, but that shit is hilarious.
it is.
We have never had a more memeable presidency. Ever.
I'm going to miss it when it goes away. No,
I
I'm not
won't.
going to miss
Yeah,
it.
I
I'm not gonna
won't.
miss that
But like,
I can't wait to see him on trial after he's fucking.
shit. Yeah.
Fuck.
fuck, how did we miss this? Speaking of trial, Tory Lanez got charged with what, like 3 different things? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Like, listeners, I don't know how we missed this. We tweaked and forgot to put it on the fucking topic list. But yeah, Tory Lanez got charged with... Vic, look it up before I say the wrong shit. I know one of them was assault, and I know one of them was felony gun charges, and I don't know what the third one was. But yeah, maximum potential sentence is 20. Let me just read the shit. I'm just spitting bullshit here.
Dude, wait, where is he right now? Is he in Canada again?
No,
I could have sworn he was in Toronto.
Nah, I'm pretty.
When you don't, do you remember the live where he was outside? It was like either a live or like a video thing, and he was like literally in the middle of the street. He was like, "Yeah, the streets still love me," and he was. Like,
Oh no,
in the middle
that
of
wasn't Toronto.
I could have sworn he was in the 6.
I don't think would be allowed to leave.
I think there's a travel ban, but like he's supposed to go home. Like
no, I don't think he's allowed to go home because he has a trial in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's one of them niggas who could get out of the States, though. He has enough money to get out of here.
I don't think they'll let you.
Yeah,
I think
you
the
can't.
US
I don't
Marshals
think you
won't
can
let
really
you.
stop like a private jet without knowing like what's on it.
No, because the way that it works is, so if you have a trial in a country, if you go to certain countries, certain countries have different rules of what they set.
Yeah.
Canada will not hold you if you have a gun charge in America.
Wow.
Because, like, they can choose to send you back or say, no, you can't come
But I
here.
could have sworn he was literally in Canada, like, sometime.
I mean, maybe he was. I
Like-
don't know, but I'm just saying.
Because I feel like if he's in Canada, he's just like, I'm not going back.
He kind of doesn't have a choice, though. He's Tory Lanez.
He really doesn't have
He
to.
kind of has to face this.
I don't think he has to. I think he could just stay in
kinda
Canada
does,
and just
though.
like not come back to the U.S. Who the fuck wants to be here anyway? Most of the time we talk about shit, niggas are trying to leave this motherfucker anyway. So who the fuck really wants to be here?
He has no choice but to fight this. Because if he doesn't, it's cooked for him.
How?
Yeah.
That's his admission of guilt.
What do you?
If you flee the
Yeah,
country,
he just does
you're
not come
admitting
back.
your guilt.
Yeah, and then you just outweigh your statute of limitations. Or you just don't come back. Let alone when the fucker show's going to be out here anytime soon.
No,
There's not going to be any shows.
It's not about that. It's about the court of public opinion. You're 1,000% done.
I don't think he gave a fuck in the first place.
He did give a
I
fuck,
think
and
he
that's
did.
why he's
Bro,
continuously
he
telling
dropped the
motherfuckers he didn't do
album,
it.
He did. He said he was innocent, and then if he runs back to Canada, I don't think he really gives a fuck. I don't think he was outside with 40 niggas throwing a party after the whole charge shit went down.
He gives
I
a
don't
fuck.
think he really gave a fuck.
He gives a fuck. He gives a fuck. He wouldn't.
Wait, her name is Megan Pete?
I don't know. Yeah, but let's see. The charges filed by the Los Angeles County District Attorney include assault with a semi-automatic firearm, personal use of a firearm, and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle. In addition, he faces a gun allegation and a charge that he personally inflicted great bodily injury.
It's quite the list.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the maximum amount of time he has is either
22
22 or
years
24
and
years.
I wouldn't be surprised if he beats all of them. The nigga's like, he's definitely a multi-million-dollar maker for his company, and them niggas are definitely gonna send the best lawyers to like beat the case.
Oh, for sure. He's definitely going to have the best of the best lawyers. But we do have to remember, so will Megan.
Huh?
So will Megan.
I don't think Megan
the
is charging
charges
her.
are
I
with
think it's
Megan.
the state.
It's like it's the
No, I know. But they're going to be helping in this case. We're crazy if we think that they're not helping in this case. You think they're not cooperating?
Well, Megan already said that she initially did not want to cooperate because of who she is.
Initially. Once niggas in the original situation, her team is helping.
I don't think she's gonna pay any money to like
Her
help
team.
see this nigga go to jail.
Her
I don't
team
think
is
she
helping
cares
this.
that much.
She
Her
her image is
see
right.
that nigga outside and catch that nigga like him and do some Houston shit to that nigga.
Her image
Like,
is riding on it at this point. This is now a label situation. It doesn't matter what the fuck she wants.
Are they on the same label?
It doesn't matter.
Are they on the same label?
No.
Or I thought they might have been like signed to the same.
Tory's independent.
Tory's completely independent.
Tory's independent
Oh,
now.
then he's doing fantastic.
Oh yeah, he talked about that on the album. He said he got his masters back, and now people want to hate on him.
Which is a thing that does happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if it happened in this situation, but it does happen. So, I think he's supposed to be in court October 22nd, I want to say, from what I read, which is relatively soon. So, we'll see what happens. It's a very interesting situation.
22nd is a Thursday. That'll be podcast day.
I don't think
We're not
she'll
gonna have information
cooperate
by
though.
then, though.
Oh yeah.
I don't think she'll cooperate for some reason. Something's telling me that she won't.
I guess we'll see. But
You know, that's
Megan Thee
just hood
Stallion.
girl shit though.
it's beyond that, though.
Yeah, I don't.
It's way beyond that now. It's way outside of her hands.
Yeah, but she doesn't have to cooperate.
It's label business now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to cooperate still.
They don't need her.
Okay.
Yeah.
then you won't have a solid case. If you don't have like a number one, if the motherfucker who got shot won't even show up to the case, then the other lawyers are gonna have a field day with that shit. They're gonna have a fucking field day.
It's gonna go down. I'm telling you. Well,
we'll just have to wait and watch.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll be podcast day. I don't think it's gonna. Wait, how do you know that?
I know that the 23rd is a Friday because I scheduled a tournament on the 23rd.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It'll be podcast day, but I doubt it'll come out instant. Yeah, it might. We'll see.
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but we'll definitely be on the case. Megan Thee Stallion gave a super. Did you guys watch her performance on SNL?
No.
It was powerful. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I was shocked actually
by how powerful it was, or like
because like I just didn't feel like it would. I wouldn't expect that to be the type of thing that would affect me in any way, shape, or form. I personally. But yeah, it was powerful. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion and her whole team and the SNL team. She also
I hope she
put
gets
up
justice
the biggest
regardless.
debut numbers of SNL ever for the season, which was pretty interesting. So,
well, imagine a lot of people want to hear from her right now, especially like she's been not that active.
This has only helped her numbers. I think her newest song with Young Thug just went number one.
What an artist, man.
Young Thug or Megan?
Yeah, no, Young Thug, terrible.
Yeah, Young Thug is terrible. But yeah, her and Thug just went number one.
And they can't be terrible going number one.
Yeah,
Megan and I think Megan and Tory, I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but Tory's video was number one on YouTube.
The the one we saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Megan keeps talking about how her video is now number one on YouTube. I feel like these are just subs.
Yeah,
like she just keeps talking about it.
They're having a little spat right now.
Yeah. She took his shit off of number one on YouTube. And yeah, her numbers have been going up like crazy. So we'll see what this case does and see if it boosts her numbers even more.
Or Tory's numbers.
Interestingly enough, Tory's numbers are actually lower than ever, which I didn't expect.
I think his number. Well, he's not getting radio play, and he's not added to any playlists on any streaming services. They are not adding him to playlists. So your numbers are gonna be down.
Yeah, he has the lowest numbers he's ever had, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting to be higher.
Yeah, well, at least he owns all of his shit now.
Yeah, no, that's more bread in his pocket for sure.
Yeah.
So even with the lower numbers, he probably is making the same amount of money he would have been making anyway.
Right.
He's probably making more money, to be honest. You're definitely getting scraps, so you're making money. Now he's making he's making all the money off of his music.
Yeah,
so
but you also it's probably around the same. That'd be my guess. I'm not in his book.
I think it might be a little bit more.
Yeah. Just
due to the fact that it's not what your average business is, but it's all you.
Yeah.
So, you're getting 100% of the funds. So, now I definitely think you're seeing a number that you weren't seeing before.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think they would give him the same percentage of, what he would be getting.
Yeah, because he did 36,000 units. And his first album did 52,000 units.
It's a lot of units.
Chicks Take 5 did 83,000 units, though.
Are they talking, solid? 53,000
first week.
Yeah, but I'm saying, are they talking solid? Solid copies or including streams?
No, of course. It's always including streams. You can't not include streams.
No, but a lot of people do have the numbers outside of
No, if niggas are talking about units, they have to talk about. You have no choice. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were completely counting as streams too, because I've noticed the streaming numbers, but they're not the best as they used to be.
Yeah.
He was up
Chicks
there.
Take 5 was hard too.
It's
just disappointing because
he's seriously talented.
He really could have been really, and obviously he's still rich.
He's finna get in the ghostwriting game, and y'all niggas finna see another nigga blow up.
That's a good way to bounce back.
It's gonna be Tory Lanez secretly.
He's still rich and he's still famous or whatever, but it's disappointing when he literally had the world in the palm of his hands. At the point that he was at right then.
Yeah.
He had everything.
You don't get to Kylie Jenner's house like that.
Niggas at Kylie Jenner's house. He just got signed with YouTube for quarantine radio to do it with them instead of on IG Live.
Bro.
He's dating Megan Thee Stallion. Chicks Tape 2 or Chicks Tape 5 going crazy. On TikTok fucking I want to put you in seventh position. Whatever. That shit was at the top of the charts.
I forget the name of that one.
The Take, I think. At the top of the charts, like, and then just all of this.
I really need to download TikTok.
You can't now, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Maybe you can. I don't know.
I think you still can.
Oh, you can.
Because it always takes me to the page, but I've been avoiding.
They made like a
downloading it.
contract where they like allowed some
word.
U.S. team.
I mean, I
shit
knew that was gonna happen.
You know.
Yeah, they just probably had to prove that they're not like just stealing information.
Yeah.
But you never know,
That's
I mean,
wild.
every app is so.
bro.
At the end of the day,
I don't trust Riot Games. They are
Every-
definitely jugging your information.
every single app.
Yeah.
They're
stealing
they're
information.
jugging your shit for real. I 100% think they are taking your information.
Don't rock with Riot anymore.
Yeah, Riot literally leaves a back door into your computer on your computer after you download like League of Legends. There's a back door onto your computer now, and I was like, yeah, that shit is There's no reason to have a back door like that unless you wanted a back door.
Yeah, every app is stealing your shit. Shout out to TikTok, but
Shout out Google.
Yeah, Google. too.
Google's definitely stealing your shit. If you think Google's not looking, and Google's listening right now.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
They're somewhere in this room listening.
Hey Google, go ahead, leave a like and a subscribe.
There'll be a random one.
Thank you, Google.
Yeah.
Google, put me at the top of the page for
Give us a
anything
million
6ix9ine
likes.
related.
But yeah. Anybody got anything else to talk about? How deep are we in, Millie?
144.
144. Damn. Well, we can get into questions. I don't have any questions this week, but anybody else got something they wanna go ahead and throw out to the table?
Let me think. What's something I've been pondering? What do you think the next step in human evolution will be?
I think we talked about this already.
Really?
Yeah, and that's not really something you could predict.
I feel like it's something you could predict. Why wouldn't you be able to predict it?
Because evolution is damn near random.
Yeah, but it's random selection of traits that help you live. So, like, what is a trait that you think humans are missing now that would be a potential good one to have in the future?
I don't know.
I think we could use a better sense of smell. So I think something will change in our nose.
Maybe webbed hands and feet.
For swimming?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we actually de-evolved from those.
Really?
Yeah, I think we lost those.
I think
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty
because
sure
it
like, for a long
affected
time.
it affected your opposability.
Yeah, because
Oh.
you can't like
Well, we
fully
might-
stretch your hands.
We might re-evolve when water overtakes the earth.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, since we already have the shit for it in our genome, we might just get it back. And there are people who have webbed toes still,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Also, one thing. Sorry, I didn't want to cut off your question, but I just remembered one thing that I wanted to say on the podcast. Yo, shout out to everybody who peeped the Baca episode.
oh my god.
That bitch is at almost 300 plays now.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Fact.
Fantastic. She killed it. She bodied every aspect of that. Shout out to everybody who really gave a fuck about what she had to say, gave a fuck about what we had to say. Y'all are lit. Y'all are fire. So shout out
Lit
to
as
all you
fuck.
guys. And shout out to all the new people who are consistent listeners to our podcast because of Baca. We love y'all too. Y'all new to the family.
Yep.
Shout out
We
to the
fuck with
podcast fam. Y'all live, man.
Join
So-
the vermin.
Don't do that
Why?
because you're a weirdo.
Okay.
Damn.
Sorry.
Okay.
And you're probably going to be going back to jail soon.
Join the
so.
denominators. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can't believe you really got
Yeah,
the
I can
stupid
say
hat with
later.
that shit.
That shit is hard. That hat is hard.
I bet we've been in this bitch for how long, Millie?
150.
150. It was a pretty dead news week. I feel like we didn't really get in our 2.5 hour bag. There wasn't really a ton to cover. I feel like still a pretty good ass episode. I feel like Plus, Millie got to get back to the pen.
Yeah, they've been expecting me
before they notice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What you plan on coming this next week?
I can't let y'all know. They take the fun out of it.
But you do have a plan already, or are you winging it?
It depends. It really depends if I can assemble the pieces. But
Did you walk into the store looking for a burglar costume, or did you walk in looking for a costume and the burglar one just spoke to you?
the burglar spoke to me. But I kind of have an idea that I want to encapsulate for the next one. But it may not be possible. We'll see.
Interesting. All right. Good to hear. What was your favorite part of the podcast before we finish all out?
Probably talking about Rhianna, actually, and talking about fashion.
Even though you hate fashion.
Yeah. Just because I hate something doesn't mean I can't enjoy speaking on it.
That's facts. Just like Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say the Trump conversation was that's just so funny. Like, how are you just that? Just the pure ignorance is just hilarious to me. I just don't know. I just think that's hilarious. I get nothing but comedy out of that shit because you can't take it too serious.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that nigga's a joke and you just have to laugh at jokes.
You'll just end up being endlessly frustrated.
Exactly.
Personally, I think the best part was the intro.
Why?
I don't know. We came at it with maybe a little bit more humor than usual. We all were kind of like in sync about the hair shit. Felt more fun. Yeah.
That's what I like to hear, man. Just overall having more fun, having more just in our bag of getting some good shit off, you know, just having a fun ass time. We definitely had a good ass warm up on Among Us. Actually, that's not true. Among Us kind of killed my mood, I'm not going to lie. Cuz
we don't have to get into it.
Niggas were wildin', guys.
That was an exceptional.
Go back and watch
300 IQ at the game.
Go back and watch the stream, guys. Go back and watch it, and you guys will see probably the dumbest thing I've ever experienced in my life. I can't think of anything that I've experienced dumber than that.
I've seen some crazy stuff in video games. That one is pretty fucking weird.
That was top. No, I think that takes the cake for dumbest shit ever.
I don't know. It's up there. It's a strong one. It's strong.
Yeah.
I just don't understand,
niggas.
really.
I hate them niggas. I really do.
I don't get it.
I think that game really explains and shows people's short-term memory loss. Like, people will fucking just forget that they did something 15 seconds ago.
Niggas are just idiots. That's the only way to explain it. They're just niggas who are idiots.
And ask how many people can actually recall last round. People will, like, be fucking lost.
That is true.
I experienced it within 2 games. I played 2 games, and I started seeing people, like, already to fumble, like, what I was saying previous round. I'm like, niggas just have no clue what they're talking about.
Niggas be tweaking, but go ahead, slide into our Among Us sessions. Come have fun with us. We be turning up and having a good ass time. So go ahead and slide for those. We gonna go ahead and end it out here. We gonna end it out to Something Borrowed by the one and only Charles Donalson, Dazzy D, Charlie Chaplin. What else he go by? You got anything else?
Those are the main ones.
That nigga Charlie, the one that can be touched or bothered. Y'all will hear it when you hear the song. Yeah. But this is Something Borrowed by Charles. He bodied this shit. Shout out to Charles. We gonna get him on the show one of these days.
Have a blessed one.
We out. Have a good morning, good night, good afternoon. Whenever you listen to this. Whatever. Peace.
What's up, is that nigga Charles, the one you can't touch your body. I'm only on your line to tell you I got something barbed. It's your girl, homie, and I'ma drop off tomorrow. I'ma leave at the gas station on Lombard with a barbie, cause to be honest, I wasn't feeling it, homie. Conversation wasn't hitting, not a little bit, homie. Pretty sure if it wasn't for Twitter, she'd be illiterate, homie. I mean, the hair was good, I was hitting it only cause she brought a nigga food and your Hulu pass. that's word. Tell me about how it's her mom's name spelled backwards and how she don't fuck with it. But the shirt she got for Christmas was decent. Her food don't even slap, but she eat it. Cause she know how much that shit mean to you and your pop. And actually, I'm going too far, my dude, let me stop. But since we on the subject of this shit, get me hot. Always fucking with these guilty consciences, cause when we stop, they get to talking about that nigga. Either how much they hate him or how much they really miss. No, she ain't really like this, but lately it's something missing. Only reason she on my line is cause I give her something different, hell yeah. It's that get right, mom. That feeling in your stomach when I hear right, give you a couple rounds and then split, no drama. I had me a love before, but she had to let me go. So that's why I'm telling you, cause you still got a chance. She might be a little horny, but she gon' stick by a man. And I'm real sorry again for the such short notice. Probably gon' hit again before I drop it off in the morning.